myself and these other coaches into this nice girls soccer community. And we want to start by having the girls give their parents a thank you and round of applause very quickly. Girls, say thank you. Parents. That was sweet. That was sweet. At some point, girls, at some point tonight, what I do ask, one last request, is that you take a moment to thank your parents for all they've done for you. I know, no offense, you tend to be a little bit, I'm not saying selfish, but you don't see it at your age, but to appreciate all the things that they do for you. So they've given you practices over the years, sit in the cold and rain to watch your games. They're pretty much your biggest fans, and they always will be. I know my parents still come to my games with coaching, so just make sure you take a moment at some point tonight to just say thanks. They will appreciate it. I want to take a moment to thank the assistant coaches, Pete, Heather, Josh, and Josiah. This year could not have happened without them. They were a great asset to this program and team, and they were awesome. So and there's one parent in specific, not that all of you aren't great, but I'd like to recognize her assistance this year and last year, and I know she's been in years past, but I've only been working with her for 2 years, and she was great. Bounce ideas off of her over and over, kind of kept me sane, make sure I wasn't thinking crazy when I was thinking something for the most part. But please give it up for Tony Webb. All right, so I think this year I have officially entered into the category of where kids consider me old. That was hard for me. I didn't see it coming. It kind of happened pretty quickly, but it was tough. But I've learned to embrace it. Apparently, I'm not hip on all the latest lingo and trends. I like to think I am, but I think we caught on by the end of the year. We learned some new things, some dance moves and stuff, but we did our best. They said no, not hip. But in all honesty, we look forward to coming to practice each and every day. It was truly a joy coming to the high school and seeing the girls' smiling faces after work. Although I must say they weren't always smiling faces. We dealt with quite a bit of sass from them at time to time, whether it was boy problems, school problems, etc., all this. I was guilty too. I had my moments of sass. I'm sure they will tell you. We balanced each other out well. I like to think. But I'll say this: these girls were always there for each other when someone on the team was having a bad day or were down, whether they just needed somebody to talk to or a hug or whatever. I noticed this year specifically that they were I thought they were pretty close-knit, and they were always there when each other needed something. And for me, that's kind of what it's all about. I'm still very good friends with a lot of people I grew up playing soccer with, and I've gotten close with their families over the years. It's sort of a extended family, a way to say. Multiple soccer moms, all that good stuff. And this kind of sounds cheesy, but I think it's true. The season's always going to come to an end, but the relationships and memories that you build last a lifetime. And I think that's true. All right, enough of that, and moving into our awards. We're just going to go through each of the girls and say something nice about each of them, and as they come up, they're going to see Josh, and he'll hand out their certificate, pins, and things. There's a couple of you, I think, don't have a certificate. I'll talk to Mr. Krause and get you straightened out.
All right, first is Abby Backer. breakout season this year, a second-team All-Division midfielder. She finished the season with 3 goals and 2 assists. Abby scored one of the most clutch and memorable goals in Rising Sun against Northeast in the playoffs. With only seconds left, she kept our season alive. She was fun to coach in practice and in games.
Next, this person's not here tonight, but Sam Berg. She's one of the most interchangeable players on the team. We put her at a wide variety of positions. She has a very consistent touch, and Sam did finally come out of her shell from time to time this year, and she's very witty and funny if you get to know her a little bit.
Next is Alexis Brewer. She's one of the most positive and upbeat people that I know. She's always taking on herself to be responsible to raise the team's morale. And was had a very positive attitude, and especially memorable with her pregame prayers. And we never had to worry about her not coming ready to work hard for the team.
Next is Caitlin Brooks. Caitlin, she is fast, strong, and smart. She makes good decisions out of the back, and one of our vocal leaders at all the time. As you know, Katie is definitely not afraid of contact. I think she loves the physical aspect of the game. She has an aggressive mentality that you really can't coach. Katie brought intensity and work ethic each and every day. Her toughness in practice and on the field never overshadowed the fact that she truly cares about her teammates.
Next is Belle Callanan, and Belle.
She's a Disney,
She's a Disney.
but I can take it.
Okay.
I'm videoing
All right.
for her.
Belle played, her natural position is goalkeeper, but she played field a little bit as well. She's a player who will do anything for anyone on the team and has a huge heart for her coaches, teammates, and everyone she comes in contact with. Regardless of her playing time, she always showed up with a great attitude and was the first one to be willing to help anyone. It was a privilege for us to be able to coach Belle's senior year this year.
Next is Becca Culver. After Becca's brilliant performance in last year's game against Boston, where she was kind of got injured, and she was thrown kind of fed to the wolves, and she crushed it. She did awesome, and I believe this year she proved her worth to be. She was very consistent and trustworthy in the net this year. She only allowed 4 goals all year, and she had 6 shutouts, which is very impressive. She also played well in the field. A few of the games too, she played in midfield, outside mid, and center mid as well. We are looking forward to having her back next year. Next is Taylor Imperial. Taylor finished the season with a goal to her name. She is very consistent, showing up in practice every day with a positive attitude and in a good mood, which not everybody always has that. And that's very contagious to teammates and coaches alike. She's always there to work hard, and I'm pretty sure that she cleaned her cleats every single night. Always just perfectly white, and Taylor Imperial.
Next is Allie Crummel. She's a freshman on varsity this season, ending the season with a goal and 3 assists. It was a privilege for me personally to coach Allie this year, specifically. We were and will continue to be hard on her because we know she can handle it. But she is kind, funny, and a thoughtful person off the field, and tough and strong player on the field. I'll say she showed Kira-level toughness in the Falsta game when she went out with a broken wrist and no tears, or not even really she just kind of literally exactly like how Kira did pretty much. But I can't wait to see your potential realized in the next few years.
Next is Reagan. This is a nice way, Reagan is just a beast. She can play just about anywhere on the field, but for us, she held it down at center back this year. Her vision and decision making is one of the best on the team. Always finding feet. She made pressing runs out of the back. We were always confident when attackers were going at Reagan because she usually came up with the ball consistently. A hard worker, and she never gave any grief in practice, at least to our faces. And we are looking forward to next year.
Maddie played center midfield for us this year and had a great season with 2 goals and 1 assist. She came on very strong at the end of the season, specifically against Northeast on the night game rematch when our team really needed her. She consistently shows that she is up for a challenge, going hard with physical play against players that are easily 3 times her size. And she's also the smiliest player that I know. And it's got to be annoying to play against her because even when you knock her down, she just gets up and smiles. Looking forward to Christian.
Allie Piccolo. One of the 2 freshmen who made varsity this year. Allie is tough to a fault. She's not afraid of any challenge, although we are kind of trying to teach her to know the situation of the challenge. Jocktown is not that situation, but we learn, and we talked about that. Allie had a great season. We're looking forward to see her grow the next few years. She's a player that has done
Divers Ed. Tori stepped up in some big shoes in the center midfield this year and did very well. She's one of my favorite players to watch play, and she ended the season with 2 second leading scorer with 8 goals, led the team with 6 assists, and was awarded first team all-division. It's been awesome to see how she has grown up from last year as a player and a person. She always makes it fun to be at practice and games, but has also grown in her tactics in a way that we can trust her in the midfield as coaches.
Rosa had a phenomenal start to the year. Unfortunately, she had a mid-season setback, but she was positive through her injury. Worked hard to get back to where she left off. She was constantly at practice, even when she was injured. There, cheering on the sidelines, still asking questions about what she could do. If she saw the play, she would ask us, like, hey, what should I do in this situation? So on and so forth. She's a very versatile player, great touch, good decision making. Played with a little chip on her shoulder this year, which I thought was very fun to watch. I won't forget when she hit me in the ribs with a shot in practice. Definitely had to hold back some tears for the prop. That really hurt. Brother, good job.
Taylor Stockslager.
Yeah, it's stocks like
I was just gonna say T, but anyway, Taylor improved on a great season last year. She still thinks she's an offender, but she did get a goal this year to back it up, so that's good. On the field, she anticipates the attacking players' movements well, tracks the ball better than most. She has grown up a lot, and this year took coaching and criticism really well from us by improving her decision making, the smart passes to link up play from the defensive to the offensive third of the field. And she's also one of those players that helps keep the team morale up so we don't take ourselves too seriously.
She's not here tonight, but Gabby Vaughn, she's not here. Making sure I didn't not see her. Gabby is one of the hardest workers on the team, consistent in practice with her attitude and intensity. It was nice getting to know Gabby this year. Her easygoing personality and sense of humor made coaching her a lot of fun. Gabby had a great season playing both outside mid and outside back. Looking forward to next year coaching her, and according to the girls, she is the most likely to stir the pot. In a good way.
She was nominated first team All Division. She's one of the hardest working players on the field. Emily is a very determined player, and when she has her mindset on scoring, she does it. She ended the season this year as our leading scorer with 9 goals and 1 assist. And opponents visibly dreaded matching up against her and having to run against her. She just showed up time and time again, scoring so many clutch goals. And as coaches, we always had faith in her that she would do that. One time in practice, we were doing the menu test, and I think everyone else, including me, was tired, and I was just walking. I wasn't even running. Was tired, and Emily was still running. And then she passes by me while running. And I'm like, I don't know how many laps she does. She like back and forth. And she's like, oh, can I be done? She can just run for days.
Next is Caitlin Willis. Katie, she builds play from the back. She's confident on the ball and wasn't afraid this year to get into the attack. We tried to push her up a little bit last year. She kind of shied away. But this year she made some runs out the back, which was great. She's a shutdown defender who was instrumental in leading our team to 6 shutouts. She finished the year with 3 assists. Many of her runs led to goals that she didn't necessarily get the assist, but she helped create the attack by overloading the attack in third. I've learned that it's not okay to call girls big, but I will say that Katie is a woman among girls on the field at times. She's just constantly bodying girls in a good way. Off the ball. In a good way. I didn't say big. Strong. She makes kids look like they're elementary kids out there. Yeah. It was a joy watching and coaching Katie for the last 2 years, and looking forward to the next 2 as well. Katie.
All right, this year's Coaches Award goes to a player that was instrumental in the success of our team. She was always willing to step up and motivate the team when we needed a leader. She led by example with a goal and 3 assists. She keeps the mood light in the huddle and in practice, which is very important for our team and the way we play. Her organizational skills are amazing and always help make things easier on us as coaches. A smart, thoughtful, and driven senior that will be missed. She's always put the team first, and that's why she was nominated captain this year. This year's Coaches Award goes to Sawyer Tuesday.
We have one more award, which is our MVP Player of the Year, however you want to spin it. Where do I start with this one? Unfortunately, we did not have the chance to coach this young lady in her first 2 years, but she was a 4-year varsity starter. I could go on and on about the soccer player she is, but you've all seen her play, so I really don't need to get into detail about that. I would like to instead talk about her character. This kid has gone through more than most adults and has overcome more adversity than anyone her age should have to. A natural leader and motivator, she would do anything for her teammates and coaches. I'm proud to say I'm proud of her is an understatement. She's going on to Wilmington University to continue her soccer career and education. She knows that we will be there to support her moving forward and also keeping tabs to make sure she's making good decisions as well. You will truly be missed. Give it up for Kiera Watt.